Dusty looks to do that his entire career, bring awareness to breast cancer.
We are ready. 4 rounds, welterweight division. Dusty Harrison and Alfonso Alexander.
Has advertised, you see the speed and the jab from Harrison. Oh, goodness gracious, is he 17, Greg?
A nice combination and another combination by Harrison. You see the power behind these punches. And you hit it right on the head. The speed. It's blinding.
Greg, in precision, it's like a package is here. This guy just came out for the first time. We've seen proteges in a lot of sports. LeBron James coming out of high school. This might be boxing's version of that.
Alfonso Alexander at 38 years old. Will turn 38 on Monday. Certainly has to realize there's no feeling out process going on here by Dusty Harrison.
Now, right now, though, everything from Harrison is up top, and I don't want to be critical of him because it's phenomenal what he's doing. You want to see him go to the body a little bit and open that repertoire, wear down the fighter.
Alexander's last fight back on September 19th, 2009, so it's been a while since he's fought. He has trained, but he hasn't fought. He lost a 4-rounder back then. Derek Quinteros in Doraville, Georgia. Quinteros. Nice body punches there, and a flurry from Dusty Harrison.
And the flurry hasn't stopped yet. It's still going.
Up top down. And in the clinch, no break. And Alfonso Alexander, a little glassy-eyed, as the tornado known as Dusty Harrison rolled in on him in the corner.
I think you gave him his first nickname, because that's exactly what that looked like, was a tornado coming.
Nice right there, and make that a left by Harrison.
Greg, look at Dusty's demeanor. Does he look like a kid that just turned 17, making his professional debut in the sport of boxing?
Not at all, but that's when you have the vast amateur experience. When you've been in the ring training with veterans, you're beyond your numerical age. He's beyond 17 mentally, and physically, obviously, he's ready to go.
He already knows distance. Watch where he's at when even Alexander tries to throw his jab. Look how he's right there at the end of it, but not able to be hit, so he can come back with his own repertoire.
Big right there scored by Dusty Harrison.
I'm amazed about how his sense of distance for this young man he's got. It's something you really can't teach, but he is right at the end of Alexander's jab without being there, and then he lets loose.
Again, scheduled for 4 in the welterweight division. Harrison becoming the youngest professional fighter in the United States at 17 years of age. Just turned 17 last month. Big overhand right and another straight right there by Dusty Harrison. Final seconds in round number 1. Very patient is Harrison. Left hook, glancing blow, and that'll do it for first round. But what a first round. What a debut for Dusty Harrison. Well, Nate Yoder, Dusty Harrison, no feeling out process. His first pro fight comes out and lets Alfonso Alexander have it, but he did it with precision, with technique. He wasn't herky-jerky. He wasn't going out there getting himself in trouble. He did everything that a veteran fighter should do, and yet he's not a veteran fighter. Great in his first fight.
He looked like a fighter of 20 fights, polished. Everything was there. The only thing I haven't seen is the body work. And if he puts body punches together, I don't know if he's going to need them tonight. The flurries up top are right there. But everybody's raved about his body work, and I haven't seen it yet. I want to see that.
Round 2 scheduled for 4. Unofficially, you're keeping a scorecard.
Oh, no question. 10-9 Dusty Harrison. Could possibly be 10-8, but never really had him hurt, so you keep it 10. Not seriously hurt that I saw anyway.
Of course, the ones that matter, Reese Mullins, Gerald Deming, and Mac Thornton are the judges for this battle between Harrison and Alexander. Big body shot there.
There's my body work right there.
Another one from Harrison.
First round head, second round body. It's like, hey, I'm going to go out here and show him my whole game tonight.
A big right, another right by Harrison. Alfonso Alexander's going to be wondering what the heck. This kid has been nonstop. Alfonso Alexander is built. This guy's 38 years old. He looks like a rock. But he's taken a lot so far from Dusty Harrison. Boy, not only the power, but you mentioned it earlier, the speed of this young man.
And the fact that it's coming from both sides, the left hand and the right hand. I mean, it's a package that we're watching here. Of all things I'm the most amazed at, repetitive again is that his distance is perfect.
He drops the left hand down low on the guard. Is that a problem?
It could be, but he's so comfortable with his distance, and he looks like such a veteran fighter on the fact that he's always at the end, but he's not there of Alexander's punches, which, you know, therefore the left hand can almost be where it wants to be because you're so comfortable with your distance.
He's using that left hand to jab, but again, he keeps it low. Double, triple jab, and then an overhand right.
Greg, a double, triple jab with authority. It wasn't just a pawing jab. Everything meant something.
That's a great point. Not just throwing it out there to throw it out. He's doing something with a purpose. Left missed by Alexander.
The right eye of Alexander will tell you about Dusty Harrison's jab. When you get a chance to look at it as he comes back around here, you can see some damage accumulating on it.
Nice combination there by Harrison. Left to the body, overhand right, got through the gloves of Alexander. Alexander against the rope, took another big body shot there. Harrison now sizing up his opponent. He doesn't leave anything back, does he, when he throws those body punches, Nate Yoder?
No, everything's with power. I haven't seen him waste one punch all night.
Couple of left hooks in succession.
Real sweet for an uppercut in there as he lays into Harrison.
Alexander with a couple of uppercuts, and then it only made Harrison mad. 4 or 5 in a row he got off in very quick succession. Final moments of round number 2. What a debut for the young man from the D.C. area, Dusty Harrison. The two on their feet, and here we go, round 3. Again, scheduled for 4. A 21-year age difference between these two warriors. Left hook there by Dusty Harrison, who throws a bevy of punches. Has all the tools. Well trained, as I mentioned, out of old school boxing in Washington, D.C. Being around veteran fighters, learning the game, has his dad in his corner. Terry Lance, who's fought in this game of boxing, got some good experience in his corner. Fans really like what they're seeing here from the young man. It's a lethal combination, Nate. Speed and power.
Speed, power, and effective aggressiveness. His youth is amazing. His agility. I mean, I could watch this for all night long.
Here's the other thing. Having all those amateur fights, having sparred with older guys, bigger guys, veterans of the game, he's not scared. There's no fear. You can tell that this kid does not have fear coming into the ring. There are other boxers you watch, and you see the fear when they first step into the ring.
No, and now I think he's looking for a way to probably put an exclamation point on this and finish it and kind of go body head, it looks like. He's setting himself up some big punches.
Nice overhand and an uppercut. Alfonso Alexander hanging in there. Well, let us not forget, at 17 years old, you're still young. You know he wants a knockout. He doesn't want to just win this fight by a unanimous decision. He wants a knockout win. Will he get one? That's the question.
No, and he feels this crowd. They want the same thing. They feel it building towards that, and he wants to make them happen.
Good left hook there by Harrison. Alexander talked to me yesterday, and he said he's got to get better offensively, but he's a pretty good defensive fighter, and I think he's proven that.
He's good defensive as long as nothing's coming straight up the middle. When Dusty's jab comes up the middle, if he would shoot an uppercut up the middle, he's really wide open from chin up on that.
Nice
See, the jab,
jab.
Yeah, it splits the guard every time he throws it. But when Dusty comes wide, the earmuffs are up, and it's hard to catch.
Well, the left jab opened it up. I would see a right to the body and then an uppercut with the left, and that may do it.
It could.
But that's me on the outside looking in.
Dusty's being smart right now as well. You got a veteran guy in there, an older guy that's kind of wanting you to come to him. You never know if he's trying to set you up for a counter. So Dusty's going to make Alfonso show him something.
Big right there, split the gloves. But Alexander still hopping around. Final seconds, round number 3. Alexander's been game, but Harrison's been dominant. We're going, though, to a 4th and final round. Ready for the fourth and final round of this welterweight division battle between 17-year-old Dusty Harrison and 38-year-old Alfonso Alexander. Harrison making his professional debut. He turned 17 on May 21st, and he has not disappointed. 197 amateur fights. So, yeah, you may look at it at 17 numerically and say, boy, is he too young? No, he has the experience, and he's showing the arsenal.
It's really amazing to watch because there was no feeling out process. There was no tentativeness, straight from the go, and it hasn't stopped.
10-point must system, 10-9 rounds, all three without a doubt for Dusty Harrison.
Yeah, clean shutout. I don't see how you can see it any other way. 30-27 at this point.
Again, look at the pop with the left jab. First 20 seconds of the fourth and final round, he threw 6 or 7 jabs.
In the midst of 2 combinations, and the one was a 3-punch jab combination that went head-body-head with the jab, which is, it's hard to teach that. If you don't have the speed to do it, you can't. He's got it.
Swelling under the right eye of Alfonso Alexander. Another straight right there by Harrison. Just looking for the opening, very patient. Good left. Overhand left there connects. That's another thing I really like about him, Nate, is the patience.
Absolutely. He's going to find a home for that hook to the body, too. I mean, it's right there behind the elbow almost.
That's a big right, and that's in succession to the head of Alexander.
He's going for it right here. He really wants it. He's trying to find that opening and frustrated with the gloves being up all the time. But he's got to find a way to get around that. That's part of the game.
Another big right by Harrison, right on the kisser of Alexander, who has proven he has a steel chin. Well, Alexander taught him a little bit.
I don't know if that's the proper thing to be doing at this point. I mean, you get a kid mad, he already wants to finish the fight.
Again, there's not much in the offensive arsenal of Alexander, but he has proven he can take some punches. But right now, will he survive? Good flurry there by Harrison. I thought for a second Alexander was in trouble. Takes another right against the ropes. Big right again by Dusty Harrison. Right in front of us. Youthful exuberance from the 17-year-old from the D.C. area, making his pro debut.
Oh, big right hand.
Right. Alexander, though, still on his feet, still hopping around. Can Harrison knock out Alexander? 10 seconds to go. He heard the knock. He wants the knockout.
He's going for it.
He won't get it, but I'll tell you what, he got a lot of respect from the 38-year-old fighter, Dusty Harrison, with a very, very impressive performance. We'll take a short break. We'll come back with the decision. Nate Yoder will make his way inside the ring, and we'll get a few words with undoubtedly the winner, Dusty Harrison. Stay with us.